5 minutes, idle, warm up. 10 minutes driving, very slow, just to clear it up. Bring it in, idle for 5 minutes. After that, turn her down, shut her off. Put her on the bench. It's up to you if you want to put bottom dead center again. It should stop at bottom dead or there, more or less. You don't have to anymore. Take the spark plug out and look inside if you don't want to do that. But if you do want to double check, go ahead. You know, from here, I'm not going to be taking the spark plug out, checking bottom dead center anymore. But if you guys want, I have done that before in the past. If you really want to be anal about it, take the spark plug out, check and see if your piston's at bottom dead center. All right, so here we go. Okay, I'm over here because it's very loud over there. I hope you guys can hear me. Alright, it's been over 5 minutes. 5 minutes of idling. We're gonna go drive her very slowly now. He's running really good, man. Now I'm going to let it idle 5 minutes, shut her down, cool down. Okay, it's been over 5 minutes before we shut her down. Whoa, what a difference already. See, the motor's changing. Eighth throttle, clear, just to clear up the bike, the motor. Okay, we did an idle, a high idle, just for a few seconds, just to clear it up. Cool down one more time. Alright guys, today's a different day. I don't know how this is gonna wind up on the video, but this is gonna be, sorry for the noise, there's landscapers here, cutting grass and blowing leaves, and they're not cutting grass, they're actually getting ready for the winter. So anyway, this is gonna be the 5th time of this engine running of the heat cycle. Okay, just got home from work a little while ago. It's very rare I'm home this early. It's like 4:30 right now p.m. Let's see what temp. Alright, now we got 56 degrees. My garage is heated, but the garage door was open for a little bit, so it's colder than yesterday, that's for sure. We're gonna preheat once again, just like all the other times, to 200. The If it was in the summertime, you wouldn't have to do this anymore, or spring. All right, but it's cold. This cylinder is still, this motor is still new. It's still tight. Okay, even though it's running awesome, it's running great, it's still tight. So we're going to preheat to 200 or 190, 195, just to get her loose, get the engine loose, the metal's loose again, opened up, and we're gonna warmed up, and we're gonna fire her up. I've been here for a while with the heat gun. I want to try to do the most that I can, because it is getting dark early and quick. All right, just see. Okay. All right, let's fire the sucker up. Don't forget to prime it. Always prime your bulb. Try to find that. Spin the motor. You'll feel the motor come up with the compression, the piston come up and go down. Just do that. Since there is no choke, just do that a few times. So you load up the cylinder with some fuel, so it'll fire up. All right, do that slowly. You don't need to go crazy. Now, when you're ready to fire up, get that compression stroke. There we go. Oh, you know what I forgot? Killer B. I forgot. This thing's got a killer B switch. Hopefully you guys don't forget like I do if you do have a killer B. Hopefully now the motor's not flooded. She's sounding good. She's popping nice. We're gonna have to add fuel the next time we go out with it. So what we're doing now is we're gonna let her idle 5 minutes. After the 5-minute idle, we're gonna drive her. Drive it around, up and down the block. Quarter throttle, half throttle. Half throttle, quarter throttle. Mix it up. Do your quarter throttle runs. Do some half throttle runs as well. We're gonna bring it up to half throttle now. And just drive it. 15 minutes, bring her in, shut her down. No need to do that 5-minute idle towards the end, okay? Anymore. Nice smoke, nice and rich. Alright, that's all we want. Now let's go scare the landscapers. Show them what a real relax motor is like. Don't forget quarter throttle. It's going to be very tempting. It's going to be very tempting to start fucking around with this. Stop beating her up. Opening throttle. Don't do that. Alright? Not yet. Wait a while. You're going to have plenty of time to beat the fuck out of it. Do not do it yet. Quarter throttle, half throttle. Oh man, this thing is waking up. All right. Step 5 is done. Yo, this thing is really waking up. Holy shit. It's really starting to run good. It's very rich. Smoking, that's what you want to see. Man, Step 6 of the heat cycle, I'm not going to be able to run it here, man, because it's starting to half throttle is pretty quick. Half throttle is starting to scare me. I don't want to crash Al's car into somebody's car wheel here, somebody's car. You know, I don't want to crash his RC here just because of that. All right, see this? Fuel's getting low. Also, we're gonna have to charge the battery. after after step 6, we're gonna have to charge the battery, all right? Because you don't want he doesn't have any lipos here or nothing like that. Who knows how long this regular 6-volt has been sitting. I don't know. We're gonna have to charge her up because she's starting to feel a little weak. We're gonna run her one more time before we have to charge it, because we are running out of daylight. All right, I'm gonna give her some more juice. Stuff looks like cranberry juice with the Dominator oil. Makes the fuel red. Okay, I'm back. Engine's cooled down. She's ready to go. Got her filled up. Earlier I said that we have a whole gallon of fuel of 24 to 1 to do, but don't worry. We only got a few more steps left, and then from there you are going to be able to full throttle the bitch towards the end. All right. Now these steps, all right, step 6 of the heat cycle, you guys could do as many times as you want. All right. At least by now, if you've done this, it's better than what most people do. All right, right off the bat. You know, most people just start running their shit. We are, by now, at this time, we've already done a few heat cycles. Okay. Now, we could start running it with the break-in fuel still, with heavy oil. You guys should be all right. But we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna take our time. We're gonna do a few more of these heat cycles. Okay. We're in luck, and we're not so in luck. We got some more room now on my street, but it's getting dark. So let's fire this sucker up. Okay. Okay. Something I want to point out. It is really starting to wake up. Like now all you do is just touch the throttle, the trigger, and you get a reaction. You get a crazy reaction just by touching it. She's on her way to loosen up. All right? This is what you want to see. This is what you want to see and feel. So keep doing. The next step 7 and 8, we're going to do full throttle. We're going to do half throttle, quarter throttle, full throttle. You know, we're going to run it, quarter throttle, half throttle, full throttle. That's step 8, and that's step 7 and 8. Step 6 is the same as step 5, pretty much. When we're done with step 6, bring her in, shut her down. The problem I have with this, I could barely see her at the end of the block. I don't know if you guys saw that cloud of smoke when I took off. That's what you want to see. I mean, it's nice and rich, nice and fat. Alright, just moved my fan. It's cold now. It's like 50 degrees right now. It's dropping. Anyway, Now we're about to do step 7 and 8. um, Step 7 and 8 is going to be the same. Now, you guys could do... Al pretty much could take this with him after step 8 is done. Step 8 is going to be hitting full throttles. Alright? And quarter throttle, half throttle, full throttles. Quarter throttle, half throttle back and forth, full throttles. You know? Not for a long time. Like for like 2 seconds is fine. 1,000, 2,000, full throttle, and boom, back down, back off. Open it up, back off. Now, all our adjustments. This is going to be very important now. All right. All these crazy rich fuel mixtures that we've been doing with a high idle. Now is the time to reset the carburetor to where it's supposed to be, not to tune. Not for a performance tune, all right. And let me just say one thing. This thing running stupid rich, the motor's got crazy power. All right, you can just feel it, man. Now, I mean, it's got nice power, great power. Now, this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna reset this carburetor. Right, there's a 990 carburetor. We're gonna do the low speed needle first. You want to close her in. Close it all the way. That's it. There wasn't much. We had we were running really rich. Now, the low speed needle, we're gonna set the low speed to 1 1/8 turn. So, half turn. Can you see that? Come on, focus. Okay, let me do that again for you guys. Okay, so there's no... I mean, I can't get clearer enough. You ready? It's closed down. And when you guys close them, don't freaking tighten them. Just snug them. Now, half turn. 1 turn. That's 1 full turn. Now, we're going to go 1/8. 1/8 is this. Boop. That's all that is. Alright. Now the high speed we're gonna set to 1 5/8. It should be that now, I think. Alright, now okay. Half 1 1.5 and 5/8 is at the quarter turn more. We're going to do that. Boom. Alright. Now, since it's already somewhat broken in, now remember this, it's still rich. Okay? 1 1/8 and 1 5/8 is still rich. That's just a stock, that's a start out settings. If you guys ever get confused, you go to 1 1/8 in the low, 1 5/8 in the high, and then tune from there. But it's not gonna be much. I have an engine that's still at stock settings, but we're gonna fire it up and we're gonna see how she sounds. Sometimes from having a performance exhaust, you gotta richen the low speed a little bit, so you're gonna probably go 16 to whatever. We're gonna see, but we're gonna start it up at factory. Oh, no, it's not even factory setting. At what the 990 carb is supposed to be, and then most likely we're gonna get a high idle from it. Then we're gonna set the idle screw. That is how we're gonna set the idle screw. We're not gonna be using the low as an idle anymore. We're gonna set the idle so it runs smoothly once the engine is warmed up, and we can start from there. And we're gonna see how she sounds. If we need to do a 16th here or there, we're good. Don't touch the high speed yet. That's after the whole gallon is done of fuel. Once we start running the 28 to 1, and then you want to do a little something, little tune here or there, get the most power out of it, then we'll start messing with the high speed. Okay, I'm back from a little break. It's freaking cold as shit. We just did an adjustment earlier on. All right. We set the carb to where the settings are supposed to be. Fire it up. We're going to listen to it. Most likely, it may idle high. So if that happens, we're going to lower the idle screw. We're going to keep that there. From there on, that's what's going to tell us where our idle is at. Then from there, we're just going to use the low and high from there, okay? But don't touch the high yet for a while. I could pretty much be done with this. We're going to run tank 7, I'm sorry, again with the tanks. Step 7 and 8 is going to be half throttle, full throttle, quarter throttle, half throttle, full throttle. All right, you guys got the drift. Just run it 15, 20 minutes if you want, doesn't matter now. And bring it in. There's no need to, you know, you don't have to wait till completely cool down after tank 8. Okay, tank 7, bring it in, cool down again. Heat cycling. Now, after tank 8, tank 7 is out of the way. You're done with tank 8. If you guys are pretty much done from there, or if you want, go to step 10. Like that's what I'm gonna do to my motor. Like I said, I'm gonna take time. I'm not in a rush to go to a bash event or anything like that. It's cold as shit. I got plenty of other cars to work on. I got those things I gotta still talk about. I got this shit. I got plenty of other things to do besides start hitting this thing. All right. Now, Al is gonna take this home with him, and he's gonna finish the last. If he doesn't want to finish the last, it's okay. The steps that were the most important are done now. If you would hear too high of an idle, then you would lower the idle a little, right? She sounds really good. Beautiful. I'm going to do a couple of full throttle runs. You don't need to see me film that. So, step 7 will be out of the way. Step 8, 9, 10. If Al wants, he can do on his own. Now you guys get the drift, what I'm trying to say. I can't explain better than this. Probably too dark, sorry. Oh my god. Oh, I must be pissing my neighbors off. Anyway, I'm gonna call it quits. What happens is when I start doing the full throttle, starting to swerve. The last thing I need now is to crash into somebody's car here. Al got here.
That's right.
Al, what's your first reaction?
I'm happy. I smelled the cam.
Cam too, baby. My garage is... Look at that sucker. Alright.
Ooh, baby.
You're going to be doing step 8. And just do till step 10 if you can. All you got to do now is start it up. You know, from your house being warm, bring it out. That's good enough. Otherwise, if it's cold out, heat gun. But you don't have to do that.
She'll be sitting inside a boiler room.
Yeah, she's ready from your boiler room. I did the whole heat cycles with that or whatever. But now, just do your quarter throttle, half throttle, full throttle. You're gonna be doing full throttles 2 seconds.
Okay.
Just keep doing that. All right. Don't touch the settings. The settings are great.
Okay.
It's at where it's supposed to be. That's it. Run it. 24 to 1. Waste this whole thing. You got plenty of riding to do. Plenty of
Driving around.
yeah. Just drive it, and don't worry. You can.
The only thing I gotta get is
What all you got to do, Al, is just run the shit. Run it once a night, once a day. You know, then if you got a weekend, you know, run it full throttle it here there.
I want
Boom.
to go to where we had that bash event.
Yeah, no bash event yet. Here, let's fire this sucker up, bro. You gotta hear this shit. You gotta hear this thing, bro. Yeah, turn that on. Let me open this garage. It is crazy cold out. It is freezing out there now. Look at Al with his damn
I'm in refrigerator.
refrigerator
This is
shit.
what happens when you work outside. You gotta stay warm.
Easy still. Just smooth stuff. You're gonna have to charge the battery up, Al. Starting to get weaker in the steering. My neighbors are gonna love this. Easy. Try to be smooth with it. Alright, so look, you let her run, let her idle, warm up a little bit at your house, and then smooth throttle it. Try to get the full throttle 2 seconds, and you're good. There you go.
Gotta love Killer Bee, man. Saves your car.
It is fucking cold. We shouldn't be out here like this, but look, take her home. Continue. Just keep doing this. Try to get at least a full throttle run, 2 seconds, but be smooth with it. All right, especially when it's cold, bro. All right, especially when it's cold. If you're not gonna heat it up with the heat gun, which you don't have to now. I did all that in the beginning. But if you're gonna, from your house, from your basement, from the boiler room to outside, just let it run for a little bit, like 5 minutes, and then just start driving it. Drive it for like 15 minutes straight if you can. 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, but in my house I got room to run.
Yeah, but don't keep it at full throttle too long. 2 second full throttles. 1 1000, 2 1000, and that's it. Just do that for a while. Do that for 2 or 3 15-minute runs. Done. After that, fucking. This bitch could run all day long, bro. Right? Just
This thing sounds so mean.
it does, man. It sounds sick, dude.
So mean.
All right, brother. You done? I'm done.
You're not done.
Nah, I
That
gotta.
car's still not put together.
We gotta do that
We
shit.
didn't even start.
I got a lot of work ahead of us, but after the holidays.
This car's not done yet. I still gotta do the double steering servo, the center diffs,
And we're never done,
front
brother.
diffs.
We're in this shit for the long haul, bro.
Yep.
We ain't going nowhere. We're heavy into this shit. We're not quitting this shit. We're not quitters. We're going in big in the year 2017, right or wrong.
Definitely.
All right. This year was a nitro new year,
That's right.
right? And you know what? It's gonna be a nitro new year 2017 as well, but
We're
gas as well.
Gas going due. Definitely
That's
gonna
it.
have gas to that.
I can't wait to fire up one of them nitro bitches in there, man. I'm missing that high RPM shit, but we got some nice gas shit going on as well. All right, bro. This is gonna be a long ass video, dude. Oh man.
I'm very happy.
She's looking sick, man. Look at that thing. It's got a heart on, bro. Look at this.
Wait till I get the Barry's body done.
All right. I'm gonna miss it. Man, this is gonna be a fun car right here, bro.
I can't wait till the summertime till both cars are done and we can tear some shit up.
That's awesome, bro. All right, man. All right. I gotta get some of these tires.
Hostile DDMs.
Made in USA. They are nice.
MXTs. These are
All
run
right, dude.
good on your 5T, man. You're really
Yeah.
digging to the ground with these things.